the final was a pretty close affair. It is going to be 40 years, Mr. Baskaran, 40 years on July 29th of your team winning that gold medal. The final was against Spain. A lot of people say, oh, those Olympics were boycotted. But Spain were the European champions and they gave you a very tough fight. At some point of time, there was a lot of nerves, because you all had led and then they came back. And what was that moment when your hooter went off and you all won the gold?
Well, before I could talk about the finals, the league games, it was 2-2 draw against Spain team. The Spain team was at least 8 players are playing second Olympics. The captain was playing third Olympics. Okay. Now, the moment we drew the team, I knew before the game that Spain will be a very good side because I've seen them in 78 World Cup. So, and it's a very good defensive side because Spain those days had 30 turfs in Teresa. 30 AstroTurf in Teresa. Just imagine the team has got 30 AstroTurf and 800 players in Teresa in Spain, and India never had a turf. And I used to tell this to all my boys, when we can make 2 or draw, we can always beat them. So this is how it started before the finals. And we only made a plan that a small changes will be made because that's the time when Mohammed Shai, unfortunately, is not with us. About 2 days back was his death anniversary. And he was the change in the forward line. We felt he can make a change because they thought this nippy player is another thorn in any opponent team. So what we did was that we planned, we did a gamble that made Mohammed Shai to play centre forward. So he asked me, why captain? So I said, if we keep up, we don't come down. Moin was asked to play withdrawn inside right. And Sodi was playing inside left along with Zafar Iqbal. So these are the team small shuffle we made. And we might it within 7-8 minutes, we got a goal. We got a goal and, it was shocking to all the boys. We can, I always feel that if we take the lead, then you upset the opponent. Okay? So that was true. And another 6-7 minutes, we got another goal. So it was 2-0 at the half time. And Spain was, running out of any ideas at the half time. And, naturally, the team which had a wonderful, by strength, mentally they're very happy, they're very good. Physically they're very good. And hockey-wise, they're all played 3 years in AstroTurf, whereas we are not even played 3 months in AstroTurf. So that is the difference between Spain and India. And the second half, within 3 to 4 minutes, we got another goal, 3-0 up. So that is the time we were a little bit, withdrawn, saying that okay, the team goal to Ogya as usual. But that was not the story. Like that, Spain scored 2 goals within 4 minutes, just at three-quarter of the end of the play. It was 3-2. And it was actually close, and that's the time we had Devendra Singh getting a yellow card. And we had played with 10 players. And fortunately, we had another goal scored by Mohammed Shai. That was the 4th goal. It was 4-2. 7 to 8 minutes go. So I have to, keep on, talking in the ground, talking to the players. So when I was shouting, coaching was shouting, "Arey ball mat dena, ball rakh lo." But in this panic, the mistakes will happen more. Okay, it happened. So the last 3 minutes, last 2 minutes, I would say, Spain team was sitting on top of us. It was an offside. We had an offside rule, so we couldn't do anything because we're all trying to get the ball, get the time cleared. 3 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go. Normally it's in Indian domestic hockey, somebody used to have a long hit, but the long hit was not going out because they all made a wall, and it shows that we considered penalty corner. Fortunately, I had to save 2 goals on a goal line, and on the just about 30-40 seconds to go, it was again the ball was moving to the end of the long corner, and the final whistle went off. So that is the history of last 3 minutes. Why I keep telling, it was the fear of conceding goal was there with the Indian team. The conceding goal still continues today. Conceding a goal last 2 minutes is a fever. Now, this is why I remember as a coach and also the current team in Manpreet Singh. This 1 minute and 2 minutes and 40 seconds, it is the hockey will give the history. If you know how to play the last 2 minutes, only then you will be world champion.